Do we have a sound now? Did I speak? I'm showing. Yes? No? Maybe? Loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Yep. There we go. Okay. Now I've got to try to get this guy up here. He's frozen. Ah, no, he's not. Okay. Because I spent more than usual in here today, which I don't usually do. Okay. We'll learn. We'll learn. My library. Yes, my library. Yes, I know. I don't like the makeup either when I think about it. I'm looking old today. Shoot me. Oh, red eyed Hisham. No, watch me on television or watch me on a phone, please. Hey, look at the bright side. People weren't broke yet. We'll be in 10 minutes, but it's nice to know that he calmed down, or at least his girlfriend did. So what do we talk about today? It's raining. I'll probably be here tomorrow. They're saying 4 inches here. So thank you, Cricket. Is your purse. Things I've had for centuries that didn't fit until now. I did I'm going to fit this one of these days, and I am. Wait till I can fit into the Hello Kitty dress. So let's see, what's been going on with the Scientology world? Not much, which is good. I think we might have to slightly worry because we're being distracted in a million different directions. So we should probably pay a little bit more attention to Davy and his Navy on the sidelines while we pay attention to what's going on in our country. Fun shopping in your own closet. Yes, it is. And luckily enough, I didn't get rid of some clothes I was going to get rid of when I first got here because I thought I'd never fit them again. Now they're fitting. Best color that goes with nothing. Pink? Hot pink? What? I love me hot pink. I've loved hot pink since it had hot yellow or, bumblebee. No, not bumblebee yellow. Marigold. The 80s were covered in marigold. Hi, Nisa. Hi, Sean. Hi, Bob. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do while I'm listening to all the banana heads talk about what's been going on. The joke was when Papa Cat woke me up this morning, it was like, "Are we poor?" He said, "Not yet." So, and it doesn't look like we're going to be, but Mexico sent border guards, and what did Canada just do? I think I'm trying to think because I was listening to it while I was putting on my makeup. I'm learning how to put on my makeup again. My eyebrows are the wrong color. Anyway, when you don't put on makeup for 5 years on a regular basis, I'm trying to do it more on a regular basis. But right now, boy, do I need a filter. Anyway, let's go up one. That should help a little bit. Yes, I know. I'm supposed to have all those fancy lights, and eventually I will when I'm going to be doing more from here. Um, Old Tifa, Oldtifa, at Old Tifa. I started reading the not acknowledgments, editors for yesterday. I'm starting to get up to speed again because I haven't read out loud in easily 25, 30 years. I used to read out loud a lot. Um, but I haven't been lately. So I read through that. I read the foreword tonight. They're going to be numbered, and it's just going to be Windows. So it'll be yesterday was Windows 1, tomorrow will be Windows 2. I might start renaming them once I'm a little bit more um, familiar with it. I got familiar enough that when they were talking about what books they did, I would just go, and they blah, 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 blah. And this person. I've got that foundation down to THF. Um, I've got Orange Balloon down to his last name. Maybe I'll just say the president like they used to say about, all the presidents they didn't like. So now I'm overthinking. Always, always overthink. Um, I'm also trying out lipsticks to see if I have to get rid of them or not on purpose. Uh, um, because they came over the bridge. So you probably can tell I have a hook for my glasses because I wear them around my neck, have for a long time. There are pictures of me in clubs with my neck chain, my glasses chains. Um, and these are adjustable, so I just make them go to my head because otherwise they start popping around. Um, but you're not delayed a lot because I didn't start until 9:10 or 9:10, 2:10. So because I had eyelashes and they're still bothering me. That sort of clumped and got weird. One of the reasons I am doing my makeup is that my eyelashes have to be curled. So, um, otherwise, when I have them up like this to read, if they're not curled, they scrape my glasses because I have really long, straight eyelashes. How much fun. So, yes, reading project yesterday. I need to find a black with a white background. I had a white with a black background, so you couldn't even see my eyes yesterday. Um, because I want it right in front of me, and big. So I think I can do that later after this because I had it PDF to a Word document. So I guess if I want to put nasty things in it, because I don't have a dedicated PDF reader, well, PDF um, editor reader. So that's why I was doing it that way. Um, I have to figure out something to do with my voice. It went in and out a lot yesterday. Um, it'll get better and better. I mean, the whole reading thing will get better and better as I go along. Just yesterday was my first night, and that's why it was only about 40 minutes, and that was just reading the acknowledgments. It is weird. These people went to good schools. That's the thing. I don't understand. These people went to really good schools and they're idiots. I don't get it. One of them even went to MIT. It's like, I thought good schools were supposed to be liberal educations. Well, Yale, maybe not, but now I'm thinking about it. Uh, MIT punches out weirdos, that's for sure. I think I know at least one person from there. Of course, here because it's, tech hell. Um, but yeah, I'm reading off these where they went. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry, Carrie Ann. Yeah, isn't that just freaking wonderful? Ah, yes. Ah, one of my big little brothers actually works a lot. The other one lives in Sacramento or Fresno or something. So, because I was thinking, but we've all got old too. They were big, scary black guys when we were younger, but now they're turning into crabby old men like the rest of us are turning into crabby old people. Good schools make people vocation, vocationally function, not so much wise or globally intelligent. Depends on what clubs got their feet down at the school. My high school, we actually had an underground newspaper that reminded me of Wired, and Onion, like between the two. And it was super popular. Um, it took about half a year to get them to shut it down. They found them and suspended them. And all these people were major like nerd geeks who were worried about college, and I'm sure their parents went, "Don't worry, one suspension for, you know, subversive newspapers is not going to kill you." So I run into intelligent dummies all the time too, Adam. I just usually they're on my side. And that's probably because the people I hang around with are mostly liberals, open-minded, liberal centrists, things like that. Um, and we all went from, F the system when we were kids to, we should pick sides. Hi, meow. Engineering programs can have a tendency to result in authoritarian thinking for some reason. Hmm. What do you say to that, Papa Cat? Why am I crooked? I'm always crooked. It's lighting. I'll figure it out one of these days. Um, internet, internets make admonitions? I think you mean ammunitions. Hi, good vibes. So yeah, no, listening this morning, listening to my favorite 22-year-olds, um, sound bewildered like I was at that age, going, what is wrong with people? Um, hello, Radiate Life. Because yeah, it's like, was it the leopards eating my face? It's gotten to be an old phrase because duh. Today is a one of probably millions of protests that won't get advertised. There's a protest for the farm workers to not buy anything today. So, luckily enough, I didn't have to go in the city. Actually, I wouldn't have been going in the city. I'd be staying home. Um, and Wednesday is supposed to be a walkout, or not a walkout, but a big one, a big protest. So I might be doing it from there. It should stop raining. It's gonna be a big storm next couple of days. Starting tonight, Papa Cat. He has to drive home in it. So, that one, let's see, forgot to bring up the other one. Let's see. It's my, okay. Time to go to Reddit. There is a a major or a good subreddit on here that has a better idea of protests. I've been looking for these things, but luckily enough, they just like fell into my lap. Come on. I'm gonna have to scrub all my computers. Says server error, unless the bad hackers are trying to get in here. I don't know what the good hackers are doing right now. And yes, they have good hackers. They used to have hacker conventions and you know, go pick on a bad company, bad system, bad server farm, whatever. This was back in the days of this is not good. Why can't I join my Reddit, people? Oh, let me see, what was it called? I think it was something 505050. Oh God, no wonder they put it that name, because there's 50 million things with 50. There we go. I think I found it. Subreddit 50501. And there's a February 5th protest. And it goes by, and there's a little thing on the side that says select your state for more. So you can click on your state and find out what's going on lately. So someone's talking about we don't have inalienable rights. We have conditional privileges. True. Yeah, I thought we didn't have the power to take, or I thought the president didn't have the power to take everything. I mean, he did it basically underground by doing it, probably when he figured he could figure it out with the electorate, he could start working his way up. So, well, I didn't. Um, Talking about the orange balloon and wondering, has Elvis left the building yet? Please. I see little bitty snippets from Dose about him being a hypocrite. And it's like, I just want to see a little snippet that says he's gone. Ah, congratulations on the 1K subs, Dan. Awesome. Yeah, I'm talking about the orange balloon and I'm talking about protesting because as far as we know, and maybe we should look at what Scientology is doing while everything is being distracted. Probably a good idea. Uh, because they're probably getting away with a lot of crap when we're not paying attention to them. That's why I still go. I mean, I'll talk about it when I'm there, but I still go to let them know, hey, we're still watching you. So, and if that's going to be where Baby Bufu is, definitely want to, scare him. It only took 2 years. Hey, I'm waiting for, was it, ASL said it took him 8 to get where he is. So I counted off. It's like, I'm almost up to a year, only 7 more to go. That's the way it works. So yeah, like I said, it's a subreddit called 50501, and that'll give you some ideas about protesting and what to do and where to start sending things because yeah, we need to put a really huge foot down on this excuse for a president and Mrs. President. That's what I call the orange balloon when I'm mad. And yeah, there's a man who was for apart whose parents were for apartheid. He grew up in an apartheid world. He made his money, or his parents made his money off of blood emeralds, and he's taking over the United States. Excuse me. I don't think so, sitting. Well, the biological birthday is Sunday, and I'll be at the antique show. So you won't see me anything. It took the North Korean Navy 70 years to get 100 subs. They stand. Of course, big giant head. Only 7 more years, and at Club Brain Fog will be an internet sensation. Hi, sitting. Yeah, that won't take a long time. So, yeah, unfortunately, I will not be streaming on my birthday. So, and Papa Cat can't do anything surprise to me, so don't mention it because I don't like surprises. In my 57 years, I've probably had 10 surprise parties. I don't like them anymore. I know it's mean to say, but it's the truth. Oh, do you hear that chat Sunday? Which chat where? So I'm reading it from the television, so I'm reading it when you guys get it. Um, what chat Sunday? Oh, now I know because Streets was going like this and was driving me crazy when he was first doing that. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like now I know. It's to kill time. It's a fidgety thing. But I'm holding my head. I got adjusted today. I got the big adjust. Is that what it's called on Reddit? A Substack? Substack? You call it a subreddit. It's on Reddit. I know you guys don't like Reddit, but it's what, five channels of Scientology picking on and then 50,000 other channels of stuff. Um, okay. Diversion tactics is a magician's specialty. Look, they're not here. Right. And that's what I'm thinking is that Scientology might be up to something right now while we're all being distracted. It's also why, like I said, I'm going to, yes, good vibes. My birthday is this Sunday. Um, okay, that's what I was thinking. Radiate. Yeah, no, Reddit. Um, I don't think I've been on Substack a couple of times. I've tried and then given up. Um, what was I saying? Distraction, right. The bozo in our house uh is blowing his distraction tactics because everybody doesn't look hardly anymore. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Um, for the other thing, we now are known to go look for something else when he's starting something. So, um, Scientology can taking advantage of this point right now by doing that. They can be going, oh, the United States is busy. They're like the loudest ones. So let's go do something in the United States and get a foundation for it so we can take it all the way across the rest of the world. So we need to go listen to the places we've listened, all the stuff that Natalie and Aaron and everybody else, all the second gens I talked about before, go back and look at them and see if something's going on that we don't know. Um, yeah, Liz Gale and her mission, that if they would have planned it just slightly better, we probably wouldn't know about it because we'd be distracted. Um, the Levi psychedelic commercials. I don't remember those. There is a true story about Mike the Headless Chicken. He lived for 18 months, then he became president. Isn't true, but a good analogy. Yes, yes, it does work. Ah, oh. So, or yeah, sitting, you're in. Oh, I always get it's the green. I always think that you're in Ireland. Are you? If you had a dog, I'd remember its name. They can also be buying power at the top since the market is so sloppy. Yeah, but at least the market didn't crash. Uh, thank you for writing. Thank you so, so much for my writing slope. I'm so thrilled. I saw you open it. And next time I have to definitely tell Papa Count not to wrap it in saran wrap. That was the moving saran wrap we used. I looked at it and I was like, hey, because he um sent it. He packaged it for me because I was just not it can't it, the world has been kicking my motivation skills. So, um, yes, Ireland. Yeah, keep an eye out in the UK and see if they're doing something there because we're not paying attention. He wasn't really headless. He had the bulk of his brain still intact, and it was just the face and beak off. No, don't like that one. Don't talk about that one. President Headless Chicken promoted some solid reforms. Well, somebody said it today. He doesn't know what he's signing. He's just doing it with the Nazi kids handing it to him. So I'm for President Headless Chicken for sure. Maybe it's a better choice. No, that means President Chicken Headless Chicken is here. If you ever get a copyright strike, contact me. I'll defend you for 50 cents a donated dollar. I can read that project because it was put into the congressional record. So it's public. And that's also why I'm doing it an hour at a time. I actually will cut off an hour to do another hour. So it will be an hour at a time. That way, in case they kill something, um, it can be redone. So, Headless Chicken 2028. I um I know the story you just made it work. Oh, um, you guys get the Headless Chicken. Oh my God. Yeah, no, once they made it part of the congressional record, I was like, I'm going to read it out loud. It just took me 3 months to do it because I didn't know if I was going to do it well. And when I start getting tripped up yesterday, you can tell it takes me taking a deep breath. And I'm not going to read it like a robot because I have raised my eyebrows at a few things, things like that. And I also interjected when I'm reading this list of like colleges that people go to. I look up and say, I haven't even graduated from high school. Read more of it, read more colleges, and then went, I didn't even go to college. Things like that. I can't be perfect. Nobody in the world can read that thing without making some kind of like on either side. If you're a Republican, you're going to be making happy faces. If you're on our side, you're going to be going, "Ah!" So, yeah, I am not a robot. I will be reading it. I don't read it with this background. I read it with a graffiti background. More closer to my Oakland than that. So, oh, putting up carry-ons. Thank you, Cricket. Oh, my chat is hidden behind uh my Reddit. Okay, that's why I was reading the one up on the screen. So, yeah, I have ketchup. Excuse me. My chiropractor says that's good to yawn after a session because it means my body is relaxing. Oh, that's what a robot would say. Of course, they were big giant head. Well, that's what Streets yells at. Remember? He yells at robots. So doing this and doing the other thing is good because it'll keep me from getting downtrodden with one or the other, and then I can watch Charlotte in the middle sort of thing. And it keeps me from one of the weirdest things. It keeps me from not thinking about eating because of the Wegovy. I think it was part of my problem for a while was that I was confused what to do because all the time that I have taken in the past to think about eating usually kept me focused on nothing. Well, now I had nothing to focus on, so I had to learn how to do other things. And it's taken 3 months, but I'm finally learning how to do other things. Working on this room, um, sending things out I should, doing things instead of sort of sitting around going, should be thinking about something. What should I be thinking about right now? That one took about a week and then went, food. Ooh, wow. You know, a lot of stuff attached to that. And you don't believe anybody until you do it yourself. That's the thing. So, oh, subtool. Good radiate. Hey, Carrie Ann, we need some non-standard logic for this. I'll call it Nicholas Reicher. Oh, where's the no? Oh, he's here. He's under oh, he's not here right now. Shenanigans is one of his. Thank you for subs. We are all doing our parts. Yes, I love my subs. My subs are mine. If I ever start doing a feed where it's the same time as another one of their subs, it's going to get ugly. It's going to be funny with who I'm fighting with, I bet. That will be the only time that I can say pick a side. I'm sorry, Antics, take a nap. There is a replay crew, or have me talk while you sleep. Even though that should bring up some very interesting dreams. So go take a nap. I've not been one for taking naps ever since I was a child. I'll probably think it's really neat when I start taking naps when I'm older, but I'll probably take them later than everybody else and they'll think I'm dying. Ah, The only place with better subs is Blimpie. I've never been to a Blimpie. Trying to think, are they? I think they were out here. I mean, I've seen them in other parts of the country that I'm not going to unless I can drive right now. Um, I've sort of put the kibosh on Papa Cat going to see his mother for a little while, just so planes don't keep dropping out of the sky for a month. So in bed now, frustrating, I have so much I want to do. Then you're not ready for a nap. They say that if you are distracted when you're sleep trying to sleep, get up and do something. I cricket, be good. Um, I've never bought that. I read it about once every 4 or 5 years, and it's just like, no, because then it would ramp me up again and I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. So I'm just passing on what I've read. Doesn't sound like the brightest thing. So why does Folsom Street have to come up here once a day? Who needs air traffic controllers? Don't be a snowflake. No, if he's going to be on that plane, I'm going to be with him until I say he can go by himself. So, because I'm not, no freaking way am I going to be here when he's gone. That is not going to work. Oh, that'd probably give me a heart attack waiting for the 5 hours it takes to go across the country. So, take a nap at Antic Steer. All your things will be there. I know it doesn't really help because then more things are added to the list, but you're pretty amazing. That was from Carrie Ann, and I think we all agree, except the take a nap thing. Sick, not tired. Oh, then prop yourself up and watch your phone, laptop, computer, take some NyQuil, and pass out. And lots of chicken soup or lots of vegetable soup. Not everybody eats chicken. Um, I think hot and sour is also vegetarian. I don't think they use well, no, they probably use a fish stock. Yeah, somebody in my life until right now, ooh, that's weird. Somebody in my life has always been a vegetarian or a vegan. I mean, I don't have a vegan right now that I know of. I don't think so. So that's why I know vegan alternative, vegetarian alternative. To me, it's just another day in paradise. Hi, Bob. Vegetable soup, a win from my side. See? See? And you could put some really interesting vegetables in a vegetable soup. Um, I like squash and vegetable soup. It's really weird. I like the tomato bases or since there's vegetable bouillon, there's the vegetable bases, but they take a different kind of I think more of a minestrone as a vegetable soup. Yeah, minestrone was vegetarian in my house for some reason. That's weird. Well, because you make it with the sauce the day before, and sometimes my dad didn't want meat in the sauce, so yeah, he was slightly vegetarian, didn't know it. He adapted to California very well. Hi, Marilee H. Ah, Vancouver. Are you watching the Huskies bounce around? Watching that on YouTube yesterday. I just kept repeating it because it's like showing huskies getting lost in the snow and just watching them run into a bank and then they're gone. Like, how did they get out of there? So I call myself a flexitarian, as in I want to be vegetarian, but it's too much of a commitment. I guess I would be an everything territon, yeah, because one of the close friends was uh closer to a vegan. And so we go out to the vegan restaurants in San Francisco and have way too much fun. And she'd love me when I go, oh my God, this I could eat this every day. And she'd just start laughing her head off. Um, Marilee, welcome and sorry we were putting you through. None of us voted for this nonsense. Ooh, someone is crabby today. Probably because they had to go to work in the rain. Mmm. I'm a vegan. It means ice cream for breakfast and bacon for dinner. Well, you can have bacon for dinner. You just can't have pancakes for dinner. Tell Papa Cat that one. He won't let me have pancakes for dinner. Not that I eat a lot anymore anyway. Let's see. Carrie hubby says I'm not allowed outside. He's concerned that I'll fall on my... Hey, my uncle, 70s, slept on his own driveway. You do it for 70 frickin' years and all of a sudden you're gonna have to slip, right? So that's why I don't live in Portland. That's why all of us don't live in Portland. Dad wanted to move to Portland one time before he met Papa Cat, and me and the brother were like, "No, I don't want the ice." He's going to pay for the whole 9 yards, and we're just like, "No, nope, 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 nope," because he always talks about the ice. So he got me and the brother going, "I don't want to drive on ice," or actually, I don't want to slide on ice everywhere. So the one he told us was that he slid on an overpass and almost went over it, and I'm like, "No." It's in Portland. Yeah, right, Carrie Ann. Oh, yeah, I know. See, Carrie Ann? She's talking to Marilee. She said, I slipped on the ice and bruised my tailbone more times than I can count. Your hubby isn't totally wrong. Besides, it's warm inside. Yes. And I've tip bruised my tailbone once. That's it. Never again. Oh my God. It was the only time I wish I had a tail because then it wouldn't have hurt. I think I was like 13. Told my mom, why can't I just have a tail? Yes, my family had to put up with things like that my whole life. Well, you're not supposed to eat a pint of pistachio ice cream, and you'll wonder why it's going to your hips. Oh, that sounds really good, though. I love pistachio ice cream. I love it too because it's green. Ah, and it's not spumoni. I was never a spumoni fan. Ugh, I don't understand spumoni. So then you have to eat something good for you for dinner. So you have to find a good veg or a good meat to eat, mister, to get rid of that sugar crash that you're going to have to come upon. I hope it was expensive. I hope it was quality pistachio so it was worth it. Well, compared to Minnesota, yeah, dear. But no, there's ice in Portland. Unless climate, whatever, got rid of it. Um, when he wanted to move us there, it still had a lot of ice. So, and then was it the storms a couple of years ago? I think it's when my uncle slipped. The one where there was a lot of ice. Ah. Oh, Adam 2023 Dream of the 90s is alive in Portland. Oh my God. Pancakes for dinner. Well, no, I want the pancakes. Yes. So I can't go to IHOP for dinner either. Not that anybody's gonna be able to afford to go IHOP in a week or two. I go with one of my little big brothers. We go to IHOP and have fun. My sister in San Francisco is planning on buying Canadian. I told her she should reconsider and buy Mexican. What is she going to buy Canadian that she can buy Mexican? If it's as strange as what maple syrup and tequila, yeah, they should be in the countries they belong to. But I know there's a joke in there somewhere I missed, isn't there? Don't worry, wait till you see me and Carrie Ann on Thursdays. I'm before her and I were hanging out on Thursdays, I would try to be, oh no, I got that. Now it's like, oh no, I didn't get that. Ah, sweetie, I don't have hips. Had chicken and potatoes for dinner already. I only weigh 115 pounds. Oh my God, you have a flip top head. My mother had a flip top head. One of my best friends had a flip top head. My mother was 100 and her heaviest was 128. She did have a tummy though, so that was a good part. That ran in the family. But the best friend, the godmother, the goddaughter's mother was a zero. You'll see pictures of us. And she stayed at my house for a week when she was going from her apartment to Dubai. Her father did something with petroleum. Um, and I gained 5 pounds. She didn't gain anything. It's like, oh my God. Adam Carmona has my vote. Cricket, I'm jealous. I had hips when I weighed 100 pounds. I have a was it what did that angelfish pelvic area. I have no butt, but I have hips. I started that one when I was like 10 and my cousins were like becoming girls and I'm like, we all look you look like angelfish. And you wonder why I was called a bad influence. Let me see. Fuzzy, I'll be running on the Abigail's party line. Huh? What's that? Cricket Cinema is a pez. Didn't you do the cricket? Didn't you do the Carrie Ann with like a plaid shirt on? Because I used to joke that plaid was a way to hide being so stick thin. Ah, my mom is tiny. I just inherited it. What is interesting is the amount of comments. My brother, who was 5'7", got my mother's body. So that's the athletic body, skinny as a rail. Me and my other brother got our heritage's body, which is one big round ball. So it's like I've lost 16 pounds, but I think I've lost it all in my tummy. Everything else doesn't seem to be getting very smaller, except for my chest. Why is it that women have to lose their chest first before anything else on the planet? See, and you wonder why we don't want to lose weight. Ugh. Okay, bye, Marilee. Glad you came to visit. Ah, I mean, if we're going to do populism, let's do it from the grassroots. LOL. I'm with Adam Carmona as you think. I want to be Secretary of Defense. I know how to play with the military aircraft and I know how to salute. I can keep up with what's the latest and greatest. I've shot a machine gun and other things. Just haven't shot a flamethrower. I think it might be either hidden somewhere or the boys got rid of it already. Um, no, I know you're not kidding, Cricket. My mom used to wear thermal underwear so she wouldn't look like she got smaller out of her pants. That's funny, Buzz. Oh, and I'm sure, Cricket, you're always cold, right? That's the thing I'm learning with the Wegovy. My rack is abundant enough, I don't mind losing the weight there first. I had just bought new bras before I lost the weight. Oh, I'm faking my new bras till I get or my bras until I get where I want to be. Because I think it comes back at least halfway. So, and now we're talking about our chests figures. Cricket, Mr. Chicken Chest. Bras are crazy. Oh, yeah, they are. That's why when I found the bra that fit and it was on sale, I bought, I have at least 13 bras. And since I only wear them 2, 3 times, they are very well taken care of. Yeah, I'm afraid to buy new ones. New ones are going to be very unhappy. I've been telling the husband that number one, clothes will get expensive because it'll be clothes I keep forever. Um, and lingerie is going to be expensive because they know that they can take all the money they want from women who find their favorite bra. So, yeah, and weirdly enough, the old Playtex bras were really good until they changed the formula. There are Playtex bras from the 50s. Um, the last one I had fell apart in like 6 months. It was weird. So, yes, we can see you, Sunrise Dawn, and we're talking about bras. That's why you see the boys. Denmark, not Canada. What's Denmark, not Canada? Oh, trade war. I don't take Ozempic. I take Wegovy. Hopefully that's not from Denmark. Which means that my Arctic fox is not going to be able to come here. Hopefully they're made in the United States. Long time no see. What is it, an hour? Oh. So yeah, today I should be doing better on old Tifa. Which would be nice. And I've got to figure out, okay, come on my wonderful chat. What do I do to keep me from having to um cough up, do that and have my throat? Because as I'm reading it, I can read it and then I get the cough thing, and I don't like me coughing up things. I hate to watch people who do that. So I'm trying to figure out, what do I do? Fuzz, that's what Cher thinks. She said I thought Papa Cat was an Arctic fox. So yeah, how do I haven't done pop theater in ages. I don't remember. Is it honey, tea? I've got a ton of tea. Um, I remember being fascinated by the bra section in the Sears and Roebuck catalog. Catholic, yep, you were. At least one of my cousins, or my either my brothers or my cousin, the boy. See that I hate doing that. Um, got caught looking at the bra section because it's funny, like especially in a Sears catalog. Talk about it's like I don't know what the midriff, weren't they all illustrations till the 70s anyway? Nothing's gonna stop Samantha Fox. What? Oh, it's like, oh, interesting. What? No, I'm not listening. Oh, that was for me to drink water. The membership count is not on a lot. I mean, I the greens are memberships, so that's why. It's been proven hysterically. We need an actor, but not a bad one. They would know. Huh? Anyway, throat, people, focus, focus. Tea, warm water. The cough drops work okay, but not with any straight up cadence where I'm not sort of breaking it. Um, Papa Cat wishes he was a Swedish meatball. Oh, and I can see it. That's where you can see I'm losing the weight. I'm starting to. Ooh, am I going to be like Joan Collins and, get pins to pin my head back? It's like, I haven't heard you don't look your age in ages because I know I do now. So the world just gets slightly annoying. Just got another fish tank for my hermit crabs. I'm a happy camper, at least I will be once I have some coffee. Rock on, Sunrise. You need to send a picture. Oh, um, the chiropractor, um, she has a turtle in her office. So I always say hi to the turtle and her two ferals, because Alameda is known for feral cats. She got her two ferals as kittens. They're not doing feral very well, which means that they're letting us touch them. So they might go inside in about a month. Papa cat is a Scottish fold. Fine, then I'm a Siamese. Meh. I I am doing Ludens. Thank you, Cricket, for putting old Tifa up. I might have to start taking allergy pills again. I hate taking allergy pills because they dry me out really badly. Was Papa made in IKEA if he is a Swedish meatball? I'm more of a Swedish meatball than he is, okay? Oh, Tifa and Blue Ski. Yeah, Blue Sky. I have to go on Blue Sky more. Um, I know. We got to start making Blue Sky worth it because I canceled my Twitter account, so it's gone. I was gonna do my Facebook account, um, because of what's his name? The future new wing of the San Francisco General Hospital. But it's like, no, we need these things to communicate. We don't need X. Um, People are leaving X. I left it, or I left Twitter. I'm never gonna call what I used X. I left Twitter because there was nothing for me there. So I was just like, I'm not worried about it. So, what are you guys talking about? See, I can see this on the television. Oh, you guys are hilarious. So I'm keeping Instagram and Facebook and doing Blue Sky, cut off my Twitter, which was weird. It was a weird feeling to cut off my Twitter. Um, I've never had a problem with my Reddit, and I've been on Reddit for a long time. So the Reddit stays. But these are ways that we can tell people about other things. Adam said, "Look, I'm on television." Um, who is that? Bang, bang, bang. I can't remember his name. He's the one I don't like the most in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Um, Twitter X really is a terrible shame. It used to be actually useful. Oh, you wouldn't believe how fun it was. That and a friend of mine was one of the first six that was there. So, Twitter was a lot of fun back in the day. Oh yeah, and when he bought the company because he had to, not because he wanted to, he destroyed mid-market San Francisco because the Twitter building was really big and there was a Whole Foods in the bottom and there was I think a Walgreens or a CVS on the bottom floor and then Twitter was above that and they were building condos around that building for people to live in, rent and own, and it was getting cleaned up. They basically, it used to be not a really nice area. And then he destroyed Twitter and laid everybody off, and then made the Visa guys sleep in the building on bunks. Sound familiar? He's doing it to the IGs now. That's what set me off about the whole thing was that he's doing his freaking bed thing again. People were complaining in San Francisco, so he would get them out of there because it was a business and not a loft. Um, he hired a couple of people back who were really desperate for jobs, but that's it. Why are you friends with a Sith? Who? Who's friends with a Sith? What, sixth? Sixth. Come on, this newscaster's voice has got to pronounce correctly. Sixth. I got a Dutch Facebook and the big shopping app. I just can't with them. Yeah, I'm not using Amazon either. We will learn how to buy things from websites or eBay. Um, it's try for me with eBay before Amazon. It's just got to give. I'd still do it. It's where I got my Hello Kitty tissue paper from, Kleenex, stuff like that. You just have to research them. Oh, ditch. No, Cricket, don't ditch Facebook yet because it's a way some people are still using to get a hold of each other and plan things because we do have to go over all of the people's ages. So the people who are your age, oh my God, I snorted. I'm sorry, that was my aunt's fault. Um, they still communicate through Facebook. Half of my family's still on Facebook, the older half. Um, so it's like, no, using Facebook to tell about um I'm just watching myself snort. Um, telling them what to do, what to write, who to write to, phone numbers, things like that, because you can get in a get your panties in a wad and just type it out on Facebook. And then your family will see it and they can make their own decisions. So I can't ditch Facebook. Everyone I know I'm connected to through Messenger. Yeah, it's awful. Disconnecting from Facebook is difficult and painful. That's why I was going to, luckily I didn't. I was going to when I did see. You hear that? I was going to when I got rid of Twitter, but then I realized that my Portland family is only on Facebook, and they are more important than Meta. So I figured I'd eventually get them off of it if I could find something else. So, but yeah, also, uh, Swalwell Swalwell still has his Facebook. A lot of them still have their Facebooks. So even though I'm sure they don't want to, because yeah, he stole the idea from the twins when he was in college. Z-Boy. Um, he paid off the twins. They're now rich and entrepreneurial. So it's not even his idea. It's sort of like um the South African guy. Um, he bought Twitter because he had to, because he put in a bid and it was accepted and he changed his mind. Um, he bought Tesla from the people who developed Tesla, so that's not his either. SpaceX. It's not a hard idea I have, but he sure as hell didn't make the rockets. Um, I don't use it and can't support the animal who owns it. Haven't used it for 2 years except our little group. Right. I understand, Cricket. And like I said, if it wasn't for my family in Portland, I'd probably be off of it by now. So, because the four other of my closest friends, we can find somewhere else to go to. That's the whole goth world. We used to just go from place to place to place. So, was it LiveJournal, MySpace, Facebook? Um, some people went to Twitter, but they wanted the more than the 222 character experience. So that's been what the thing about Facebook is. And it's hard to develop something like that nowadays. Look how long it's take to get Blue Sky up, without it crashing. I mean, we've had, oh God, I'm sure they do something because I freaking kickstarted half of these things, Tumblr, and oh God, I'd have to look at my swag to see who I financed through a Kickstarter. I came across the Tumblr bag the other day and I'm like, oh crap, I probably still have a login there because I'm a Kickstarter. Does it even exist? So. Okay, I'm in an hour. I can stop now. Oh, that's I will be back on. What's a better time, 8 or 9? Question to everybody. 8 or 9? Those who are doing things, run to your phone and hit 8 or 9 for old Tifa. Um, and that's the start. When I end it, and it'll go in 1 hour increments. So, um, there's Papa Cat going, here are your Transamericas. Oh, now we're going to Scooter Mom. Okay. Don't answer me, people. Fine. Okay, then it'll be 8 or 9. Oh, look at this. I'm just gonna post to my WordPress blog. Maybe one of those two. LiveJournal still exists. I got an email from them. Hugs and kisses. Come on, everybody. Like, then sub, then join, then give the rest of the money to LA right now. Since USA is going to the toilet too. Anyway, I will see you guys either later or tomorrow. Okay? La 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 la.